Hey everybody, this is JT from Hidden Gems Research LLC. Coming back at you guys today with a little bit of a different video. Uh, Today I wanted to go over actually one of my scalping slash day trading strategies for when the market is like this. So right now we know with a lot of our small cap plays and the general macro environment in general, and with the S&P 500, everything is very toppy. We are at sitting at all-time highs on some of the indexes here, with a lot of downwards momentum, followed by running back up, hitting tops, rejecting again, falling back down, coming back up. So it's a very volatile environment, with just a lot of liquidity sweeps constantly. Essentially, anything to do with the market is just uh, buy and sell, supply and demand zones. So right now, with all the volatility, it's a good time to actually make money doing some day trading. So while we let some of our other positions in the gem vault cook, as they are going to need some time with the general macro trend, I thought I'd show you one of the strategies I'm using to make money right now uh, in this market. So I thought I'd just do a replay of the play I did this morning, give you my thought process, and kind of just show you what I do here. So I am looking at S&P 500 E mini futures. This is just the futures for S&P 500. I'm not trading SPY. Um, we'll get into that in a different video if you guys like this kind of content and want to see more. But I'm just going to show you kind of what my thought process is and walk you through this trade. I'm also working with one of my friends who's new to trading to kind of help him out. So I'm planning on working on a series called like Trading for Beginners, where essentially we're in a call together. I'm going through things, and then them as new traders just asking me questions and getting clarifying points, which I know might be helpful for some people. So I just want to break down what we did to profit today with the replay feature, starting at 8 a.m. EST here when I mark out the first candle on the 15-minute chart. So let's play this here. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties there with the replay. All right, here we go. Let's look what happened today. So we're looking at 8 a.m. 15-minute candle. We marked that out, and we had a huge move to the upside. So I want to pause the replay here and talk about this. So this is pre-market, uh, prior to the 9:30 a.m. EST open, which means that it's going to be lower volume. So there's it's potential for big moves up or down. What happened here was we had this huge move to the upside, which created a fair value gap here and here. Essentially, a fair value gap is this space where price moved too quickly, and it's everything between the lower wick of the third candle and the upper wick of the first one. So this section here, let me just mark that out as well, um, was a massive bullish fair value gap that formed. So this immediately sparked my interest. Reason being, price is going to move efficiently if it can. So it's likely that it's going to go back and retest this fair value gap. And if we scroll out on the previous days, previous charts, things are quite toppy around here. There's nothing really in this environment that's pushing price farther than 7,000. I mean, we've gone up a little more than that recently. If you look at like the 6 month though, that's going to be way too far. But if we look just over recent timelines since January, uh, SPY and the S&P 500 have just been really, really toppy here. So I saw that, noticed that nothing's really pushing price higher, no crazy earnings today, nothing like that. So I assumed that there was going to be a pullback to retest this fair value gap that formed. Let me pull up the 5-minute chart again. That's what we were looking at before. Let's keep replaying. So I saw that, looked for confirmation of the top, saw we were moving, saw a potential reversal. So what I did was enter a trade with a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. 5-point stop loss above the highs and a 15-point take profit below. So I was shorting the stock. Each point is $50. So I did a couple contracts of that. And let's see what happens. Let's see if this continued testing previous waters, which there wouldn't be a reason to, or if it price was going to reverse and then go retest the fair value gap to move efficiently. Let's see what happened. Our stop loss was right up here. Take profit down here. And as you can see, liquidity sweep, price reversed, almost got stopped out, but we managed to make quite a bit of money doing that. So now that we kind of went over that one, I wanted to show you the previous day's trade. So this is the typical strategy I'm using. With this, I'm typically marking out the 8 a.m. EST candle on ES futures. I am putting it above the wick. Let's see, sorry, let's go on the 15-minute. There we are. I'm putting the top of the box at the top wick, bottom box at the lower wick with the midpoint here. And essentially, I'm just waiting for the market to open, which should be at 9:30, and I'm looking how price reacts to this zone. So in this case, we'd scroll down to a shorter time frame, and we take a look at open, how price reacts. So obviously we opened higher than the 8 a.m. EST initial 15-minute candle. We went down. We respected that top range. Right around here would have been my signal to go long. Same deal. 5-point stop loss down here. 15-point take profit. Boom. Another textbook trade. I found that the strategy works really well for any kind of day trading, as long as you, and this is just for S&P and like NASDAQ futures, but it's been really quite profitable for me, just as we're in this winter of sorts for some of the tech and gem vault stocks I cover. I know this was kind of a little bit all over the place and probably doesn't make a ton of sense to a lot of people that just are investors and not traders. But if you'd like, I can work on some more content surrounding this if you are interested in learning more about like some day trading and just more of the strategy I'm using to get these daily wins, to offset any kind of winter from our other gem vault plays. I'd love to do more of that. I'll probably also be doing some live trading with this in the Discord, and then also some more videos. But yeah, this is just, there's a lot of ways to make money in the market. There's more funds than just the gem vault stuff. That is what I'm bullish on long term. I do like that kind of investing just because I can buy those um, shares, leave them, forget, but I kind of love the game. So I love this day trading and working strategies and scalping during the day. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, and I'll work on some videos, probably an edited video on a guide of how I'm doing this, what I'm looking for, confluences, and just everything kind of surrounding the strategy for those that are interested, and then working on doing like some live trading in the Discord now that I have a little bit more time, and that's going to be part of a different announcement. But yeah, thanks. Thank you guys for watching this one. I know it's a little bit different, but I thought it'd be fun to make. So talk to you guys soon, and let me know if you're interested in content like this. Thanks.